Go.
Today, we are sitting down with an expert who plays a key role in the home buying experience. If you've ever wondered who does what in the buying process, this video is for you. Today we have Taylor Rogowski. Did I say that right?
Yes, okay. No one ever says that
I practiced like twice. I'm going to mess up your title though, like, because I know you're area manager for First American Home Warranty. Uh-huh. What exactly is that?
Okay, so that's like a fancy way of saying sales rep. I think they do area manager to like give us like a confidence boost. But at the end of the day, like we're sales rep. We sell home warranties. That's the goal. Cool. But yeah, sometimes that gets us in trouble though because we've had people call and be like, but you're the area manager. I'm like, I'm a sales rep. Let's just bring it down. Brass tacks, people.
So that actually rolls into the first question. What exactly is a home warranty and what does a home warranty officer do?
Ooh, okay, so the home warranty is a renewable service contract. So between, say, First American, for example, and then buyers, sellers, and current homeowners. So the idea is that it's a budget protection for you, and it protects your home against the inevitable breakdowns. Inevitable, it's gonna happen, right? Of your systems and appliances. So things like plumbing, water heater, electrical, HVAC, your heating, AC, and duct work, garage door, your appliances, the kitchen fridge, the built-in microwave, your oven, range, whatever combo you have with that, dishwasher, garbage disposal, and washer and dryer. That's what the home warranty. And then for us, what we're trying to do is, you know, for the most part, I talk to a lot of real estate agents because that's where I'm working in, mostly in real estate transactions. But then I also talk to a lot of home buyers too. Okay. Because a lot of them just need to be educated.
Actually, speaking of education, since we had this conversation before, what is the difference between a warranty and homeowners insurance?
Oh God, I love this question. Okay, so imagine this. I have people call, they'll say, these are home buyers, and especially first-time home buyers who don't know what a home warranty is, they'll call and say, hey, my agent had wanted me to call you and talk about my home warranty insurance. And I'll be like, well, do you want a home warranty or do you need homeowners insurance? And they'll say, yes. So
they honestly sound like the same thing.
Yeah, they do, right? And so my goal is to help explain, and one of the ways I do it too, I was like, we never overlap. And a really great example of it is, say your dishwasher breaks and floods your entire kitchen. So you call us, home warranty, to take care of the repair or replacement of the dishwasher. You call homeowners insurance. That's exactly right. For the damage to the floors. That's one thing. Home warranty, we don't cover damage. Homeowners insurance does.
Okay, so you're kind of hedging your bet when you're getting homeowners or home warranty versus the homeowners insurance that you're required to have.
Yes.
Is it every property that's purchased that is required to have homeowners insurance, or is it only when you have a mortgage? Because if you cash, do you have to have homeowners insurance?
You just blew my mind, and this is not my area. You need to talk to homeowners insurance.
That's the next video.
I was like, yes, tune in next time.
Should every homeowner consider getting a warranty?
Yes, and here's why. When you think about savings, this day and age, very few people are able to really save money, right? And that's just savings, right? When you talk about having a reserve, for savings, I always think of savings as something that's in the future. You're saving for retirement, a vacation, something fun and awesome in the future, right? A reserve is like your
crap money.
Yes, that's exactly right. And people don't have enough money for either one of those. Nope. So for me, the home warranty is your reserve, right? It is your peace of mind. And the way my husband calls it our catastrophic insurance, because we have this home warranty on our house. My husband is super handy, but he can't source a new HVAC system. You know what I'm saying?
Some things are different.
I think it's really important because here's the thing too, when I talk to lenders, and I'm like, you need to be, when you get to the closing table, they need to be saying, okay, where's the home warranty? Because guess what? If they have a $15,000 HVAC system replacement, guess what might not get paid for a few months, right?
Yeah,
so it is protection for everyone. And also, just to get on my soapbox a little bit, another thing that it does when we talk about protection, obviously we're protecting your budget, but we're also, because we are a third party, right, like we're involved, we are also protecting the homeowners against shady contractors, people who are out there to take advantage. Because right now, in this day and age of the EPA mandate and refrigerants getting obsolete and all this kind of stuff, you're hearing a lot of HVAC companies coming out with the explicit purpose to replace your system because that is where they're going to make the most money. They scare you just like a mechanic.
I'm probably going to interview an HVAC person at some point.
Yes, you should.
Don't attack them too hard.
But no, but it is what is happening right now. I'm not saying all HVAC companies. That's like saying all home warranty companies. Or that one time I had a really bad realtor.
Or like all politicians.
Yes, right. Like we had a really terrible realtor.
Yeah.
The first house we bought. I don't then cast stones upon all 30-something thousand agents in my territory. It's just one
There's
person.
some people I need to have you talk to because they're like, oh, realtors.
Oh my God, same thing with me. They're like, oh, home warranty is a scam. And I'm like, we spent, like our homeowners in my territory last year, they saved between $5 and $6 million last year because they had a home warranty on their house.
And you're able to track that because of the cost that you guys are incurring to repair these
Yes,
things
exactly.
that they're not.
Yeah, exactly. And then here's the thing too, we pay out so much less than what the customers would pay out because we get parts at wholesale prices. We have our labor rates are negotiated with our contractors and there's no retail markup. So we get everything at wholesale, so we pay a lot cheaper. And we still paid out $2.2 million just in my territory.
Nice. Okay. All right. So the next question was kind of answered, but I feel like you could go into to a little bit more specific detail about it.
Yeah.
What are common items that people think are covered but aren't with the warranty?
Think are covered that are not. Ooh, maintenance. That's a big one actually. So say your AC is not cooling as well as it could. You call us out and it turns out that your coils are dirty, which is not like a weird, your coils are dirty, everyone. But a lot of people don't maintain their equipment and a lot of people don't know that they need to, right?
Yeah.
So in that particular case, we don't cover maintenance and we also don't cover preventative things. Like I'll have people call and say, hey, I just feel like the HVAC is really old or the water heater's, past its prime. So we should just probably get a new one.
Have you ever had somebody like sabotage their equipment to get new equipment?
Actually,
because it seems like if it's not broke, you guys can't do anything.
right. I've had, I'll say this. I had someone once file, well, I guess it wasn't sabotage, but they filed a garage door claim. They said, my garage door is not opening anymore. And so when the tech went out, they literally saw a fist imprint in the garage door. Y'all, that's not normal wear and tear.
Oh
That is not normal wear and tear. You punched it. Stuff like that. So anything like that. Obviously, pre-existing conditions, which a lot of people think that the last thing as an agent you ever want to do is say, hey, something's broke, just get a home warranty and fix it when you close. No, we don't cover that. It's like if you rent your car and then try to go get car insurance, right? Like it doesn't work that way. So pre-existing conditions, maintenance, and then again, anything that would be considered like for example, my dishwasher. When I pull my dishwasher down, my dog gets on it every single day to eat the food off the plates. If that door breaks, that is not normal wear and tear. That's I don't have well-trained dogs. Are you gonna have an obedience trainer on thing too? You tell them we're going to connect this all.
Oh my gosh, I needed one of those for my dog. I have a couple of friends that needs obedience trainers.
Yeah, I need some.
Maybe I can use the money that I'd save with my home warranty
Right?
to purchase an obedience.
Yeah, you can take that money that you had in reserve, put it into savings.
So you can train your good boy. All right.
Oh no, I just realized this. You leave this out. This is a farmer's tan. This is what happens when Taylor drinks margaritas on a patio. Anyway, moving
The
on.
one warm day is.
Yeah, it's only on one side. It's only on one side. Anyway, continue.
So can buyers customize their coverage?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
So typically, in the standard plans, you're getting, again, I'll just say it again, plumbing, water heater, electrical, HVAC, garage door, and then all of your appliances. So kitchen, fridge, washer and dryer, built-in microwave, oven, stove, range, whatever combination you have of that, dishwasher, and garbage disposal. So that's what's traditionally included. But some people have pools.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have, they're on septic, so that is an add-on.
So with the pool,
Mm-hmm.
is it the pool itself, or is it the systems that operate the pool?
It's the systems that
Okay.
operate the pool,
Okay.
yes. And, other things too, things like if you have a basement and there's a bathroom in your basement, you more than likely have what's called a sewage ejector pump. There is the sump pump and the sewage ejector pump. The two things are totally different. Sump pump gets water out when it's flooding. Sewage ejector pump is exactly what you think it is. It pumps out all the nasty.
The poop pumper.
It pumps it up so it can go out of the house. So yes, you can customize it, but that's traditionally what will get added to it.
Okay, so let's talk money now.
Okay.
How much is a typical home warranty?
All right. So for real estate, right?
Mhm.
The price point is for a single family home under 5,000 square feet is $495, $660, and $800.
Okay.
Now it's cheaper, obviously, if it's a townhome or condo, and then homes over 5,000 square feet, y'all, that price jumps. It like doubles,
Okay.
and then we go because sometimes we have. We won't write a policy for a house over 10,000 square feet, and I've written a lot around 8,000 square feet. So these people have like 4 and 5 HVAC
Mhm.
systems, so just cost-wise,
Yeah, there's more
it's
items
great.
there.
It's a lot. It's a
Yeah.
lot to cover, a lot of plumbing. But that is the price point for it.
Have you, so this is a monthly cost?
Oh no, so that's for the year.
Oh, okay. So
Now,
it's
if
really
you get
cost-
outside of a year, because a lot of times too, like what I have on my house, I put people in what's called our friends and family plan, and that way you have the option to pay monthly, which is
Okay.
really nice.
Okay. Have you ever had somebody prepay for a certain amount of time? Like, because you said it's a yearly thing.
Yes, during a real estate transaction, I've had people, like the seller will provide a 3-year, that's the
Okay.
highest they'll go is 3
Okay.
years.
Okay. So
And then
3
after
years.
that, you just renew every year.
Okay. So you can technically have a warranty for the entirety of your mortgage.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we have some of our customers, they've been around like for 20-something years.
Okay. I think we didn't. We actually didn't go over this. Are service fees included when something breaks?
Ooh.
Because you said they don't cover maintenance.
Right. That's a good question. So with home warranty, another way that we're different from homeowners insurance, they have deductibles. Insurance has deductibles, meaning like you pay this much and then whatever's covered. No. In home warranty, we have what's called a service fee, and for us it's $95. So every time you file a claim, you're paying that service fee, and that, whether it's a diagnostic fee, whether it's the travel fee, whatever it is, it's getting the contractor to come out and diagnose, and then we go from there as far as if it will have any out-of-pocket costs or it is covered and things of that nature.
Okay.
But that's how it works. No matter how much you paid or not paid towards the warranty, every time you file a claim, you will pay that.
So let's say you have like multiple items that break. Is there one fee for that call if you call in about all of those things, or is it like each item?
Separate.
Okay.
And the reason being because a lot of times you have different contractors
Yeah.
coming out, right? And then also one of the complaints we had gotten from contractors is that they were getting the service fee and actually dealing with multiple, what could be considered huge jobs that they're working on. And so they wanted to, it's the same thing that has been explained to me by my husband, who is a contractor too, that when he comes out, he's looking at per job. Like those
Okay.
are separate jobs.
Oh, just like the different things that are broken in or that need to be done are just like separate jobs.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. When does a home warranty really become useful?
Oh my gosh.
Seems redundant, but.
I mean, but it's not though, because again, I think the more
Yeah.
it becomes part of just a normal part of the conversation, it's anytime something in your house fails, right? And so, you wake up one morning and it's freezing in your house, bad sign, right? And just knowing that you have you can call or either do it online and just get someone to come out. I will say this though, can I say this about home warranty? You weren't gonna ask this, but it's something that's important.
Yeah, no worries.
Home warranties, folks at home, are built for cost. They are not always built for speed. And that is something that we are constantly working on to help close down that process, the time that it takes. Because here's the thing, there's a process, right? When that contractor comes out, they then have to submit a report. Then on our side, we have to say, okay, what's covered and not covered. There's a lot of back and forth. Whereas at least when you have the home warranty, you now have a choice. Do you want to save sometimes tens of thousands of dollars? Wait a few extra days. It's worth the wait. But If you're like, no, I want service same day, just know that you will pay a premium for it, right?
Okay.
So that's,
Because you're jumping ahead of everybody else
Yeah,
who's
which is-
scheduled or.
yes, well, no, a same day means you have to go outside the warranty. 'Cause
Oh, okay.
We can't,
okay.
I mean, we have had guys come out same day, but that's not typical. It's
Yeah.
just not, it's just not.
That makes sense.
Mhm.
So if they want it done outside of the timeline you guys are in, it's just
Yeah.
purchase it themselves. And
Yeah, they
is
can
there any like funding that you guys offered to like offset the fact that they had to?
That's only every once in a while we will go back and be like, all right, send us the invoice, we'll see what we can do. But you really have to let us on our side do what we do, which is we have this whole network of contractors. Like there's this whole system, there's a hierarchy of how the contractors go, how they're assigned work and things like that. So you have to let us do what we're supposed to do. But when people go outside the warranty without any authorization, it's like, you gotta know you're gonna be on your own.
Okay. That is fair. Can sellers include the home warranty in the offering of their home?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think, to me, I think it's such a no-brainer because when the seller is like, you know what, we're gonna put a 1-year home warranty on the home, you're already saying, hey, we know systems are old, right? We are already starting this conversation because we know it's gonna come up during the home inspection. And people are really scared when they see older systems, but at least for the
that
seller.
insures you a little bit.
Yeah, and not only this, because a lot of times too, when you're looking at like the ATAC, the seller's only going to fix those 1 or 2 things. With the home warranty, you're covering all this
those,
extra for the
and things they may not even know.
exactly. And then they'll from there. Sometimes if it is an easy fix, they'll just fix it right then. But if they have to order parts, no one keeps. Like no one's keeping all
Parts
these different
for all these
HVAC
different- yeah.
that'd be crazy. But that way they can go back. So then once they diagnose, they submit the report to us.
Okay.
Then we go through and like, okay, this is what's covered, if there's any non-covered costs, and then we go from there. And typically, I mean, sometimes it's a few days. Sometimes if stuff is during the summertime, it can be like, I don't know. I mean, sometimes it has been up to like 2 weeks. And
Okay. That's
it's hard, and I get it,
not
but
the
like
worst.
for us, because we have a home warranty on our house, we don't have the luxury of not waiting and just paying tens of thousands of dollars for new HVAC. Because our HVAC systems are 26 years old, so we know they're going to go at I could go home right now and it's out. But just knowing that.
But you know that it's gonna get fixed in an amount of time.
Yes, and that we'll be okay. We'll be all right.
Okay, cool. And we kind of went over this. How quickly are repairs usually handled? You said about most.
I don't know, like a few, like the most 2 weeks, but we're hoping like. See what I think what becomes an issue too are weekends.
Yeah.
Weekends are hard because so many, which is crazy because we all work on the weekends.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't, and so it's hard to find those contractors,
When they
especially if
break
it's
on the
not a
weekend.
priority. Like if there's an extreme situation, it's a real emergency. Then we can have those emergency contractors come out. But typically a few days. But sometimes it takes like a couple weeks, especially because a lot of times too they're diagnosing and like trying things, and they have to order parts, and those parts, especially with tariffs and things like that, it's been harder for them to get parts in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah. I mean, that's understandable, and having to communicate back and forth with you guys as they're doing the process of the repair, I can see that being a 2-week
Yes.
time period. I think it's better than car insurance, because sometimes you don't see your car for months.
Seriously.
Like, it's just...
Right? Yes. Oh, and can I say one other difference? Another difference between us and homeowners insurance or any insurance. When you file a claim with a home warranty, you don't get penalized for it. We're not like keeping a secret log, so then the price of your warranty is going to go
magically
up.
goes up like
Yes.
your premium just
So
all of a
just
sudden.
like when you get into like a fender bender, you're like, do we want to file
That's
a claim?
so crazy in itself, because it's like, if I didn't do anything to make
Right?
my home, like something
Yes.
happened to my home.
But the same thing with homeowners insurance, like you have to be really careful about what you file as far as claims go, but that's not the case in home warranty.
Okay. What's the biggest mistake that buyers make with home warranties?
I think having the wrong expectations for it. You know what I mean? Like they think it should cover this, this, and that, and it just doesn't. Or things like where it's clearly not normal wear and tear. Like I had, I had a microwave claim where it stopped working, and when we went out, because our contractors will take pictures. They need to sometimes.
Yeah.
And someone had drilled several holes in the microwave. But they still wanted it to get fixed. But it's like, that's no longer a normal wear and tear. You did something weird.
Why did they drill holes in the
I don't know, because I can't tell what part of
attach it to something?
That's what I'm thinking, is that someone tried to attach, but stuff like that. And then here's another one too, just thinking that we cover 100% of everything. It's weird because people have such high expectations sometimes. You have people guiding you along the way that will shoot you straight, and that you have, especially when you do have a product, that you have someone you can speak to directly, which is nice, because that's not always the case. Your cell phone, cable company,
God.
right?
2026, that is not the case
That's
with a lot of things.
right, but
chatbot or
yes,
call.
but for
tree,
us, like
yeah.
you have real local people that can help you out and especially guide you along the way. And I don't know, I think that's really it. It's just making sure that, it's kind of like, I think of it, if you bought a brand new Mercedes or Ferrari, let's make it even fancier, a brand new Ferrari. I don't care how expensive that Ferrari was, how nice it was, or how new it is. You still have to take care of it. So you eventually have to change that oil, even if it's brand new. So it's the same thing, like learning in your home that there is equipment that has to be managed and taken care of. And as long as you service your equipment and do those little things throughout the year, like all of your systems and appliances should last so much longer past the expiration date, which is
useful life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate this. Thank you for
Sure.
imparting all of this knowledge and hanging out.
You're welcome. You're welcome,
Explaining
America.
the difference between insurance and